Quotes on grief. Things we lose have a way of coming back to us in the end, if not always in the way we expect. Only time and tears take away grief. That is what they are for. The song is ended, but the melody lingers on. Grieving doesn't make you imperfect. It makes you human. Never. We never lose our loved ones. They accompany us. They don't disappear from our lives. We are merely in different rooms. The pain passes, but the beauty remains. Tears shed for another person are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign of a pure heart. And when great souls die, after a period peace blooms, slowly and always irregularly. Spaces fill with a kind of soothing electric vibration. Our senses, restored, never to be the same, whisper to us. They existed. We can be and be better. For they existed. You can't truly heal from a loss until you allow yourself to really feel the loss. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. My father didn't tell me how to live. He lived and let me watch him do it. The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. Grief is itself a medicine. We need never be afraid of our tears. The darker the night, the brighter the stars, the deeper the grief, the closer is God. I don't think of all the misery, but of all the beauty that remains. Death ends a life, not a relationship. All the love you created is still there. All the memories are still there. You live on, in the hearts of everyone you have touched and nurtured while you were here. Life seems sometimes like nothing more than a series of losses, from beginning to end. That's the given. How you respond to those losses, what you make of what's left. That's the part you have to make up as you go. Don't run away from grief, O soul. Look for the remedy inside the pain, because the rose came from the thorn, and the ruby came from a stone. At the blueness of the skies, and in the warmth of summer, we remember them. Do you not know that a man is not dead while his name is still spoken? All the art of living lies in a fine mingling of letting go and holding on. Should you shield the valleys from the windstorms, you would never see the beauty of their canyons. It takes strength to make your way through grief, to grab hold of life, and let it pull you forward. When we have joy we crave to share, we remember them. Make the most of your regrets. Never smother your sorrow, but tend and cherish it till it comes to have a separate and integral interest. To regret deeply is to live afresh. When our days become dreary with low hovering clouds of despair, and when our nights become darker than 1,000 midnights, let us remember that there is a creative force in this universe, working to pull down the gigantic mountains of evil, a power that is able to make a way out of no way and transform dark yesterdays into bright tomorrows. They that love beyond the world cannot be separated by it. Death cannot kill what never dies. What we once enjoyed and deeply loved we can never lose, for all that we love deeply becomes part of us. Only people who are capable of loving strongly can also suffer great sorrow. But this same necessity of loving serves to counteract their grief and heals them. Grief can be the garden of compassion. If you keep your heart open through everything, your pain can become your greatest ally in your life's search for love and wisdom. Death is a challenge. It tells us not to waste time. It tells us to tell each other right now that we love each other. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. Unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and very dear. It's so much darker when a light goes out than it would have been if it had never shone. There is a sacredness in tears. They are not the mark of weakness, but of power. They speak more eloquently than 10,000 tongues. They are the messengers of overwhelming grief, of deep contrition, and of unspeakable love. There are no goodbyes for us. Wherever you are, you will always be in my heart. 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. You can't truly heal from a loss until you allow yourself to really feel the loss. When the heart grieves over what it has lost, the spirit rejoices over what it has left. Don't be ashamed to weep. 'Tis right to grieve. Tears are only water, and flowers, trees, and fruit cannot grow without water. But there must be sunlight also. A wounded heart will heal in time, and when it does, the memory and love of our lost ones are sealed inside to comfort us. To live in hearts we leave behind is not to die. Although it's difficult today to see beyond the sorrow, may looking back in memory help comfort you tomorrow. May you find peace during your time of difficulty. You are the light. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos.